Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're here in my dad's shop. We're gonna be doing some work to his Jeep. He went to Outback Adventures and he got their Trailgater. Let's check this thing out. So it came with a couple stickers. Of course it's windy today and they're blowing away, but anyway, came with a couple stickers. It's called Outback Adventures and the Trailgater. You got some hardware with it, and then this is it itself. So what this does is it replaces the plastic trim on the back of your Jeep. And I can't open it up one-handed, but it's got a couple pull pins here. You drop this down. The bamboo actually slides out and sets on the top, so you got a good cutting board or a place to make lunch or something like that. Let's take a look at where we're gonna put this. All right, so this install should be pretty quick. We're just gonna pop this plastic out. You got new pieces that you pop in. And anyway, this is where it's gonna go, so it's nice. If you're out on the trail, you stop somewhere, you can just go to the back, open up your tailgate, drop this down, and you got this perfect little work table to make lunch or whatever you're wanting to do. So, all right, let's get started. So the first thing you got to do is obviously get this plastic out of the way so that we can expose the underneath. You want to start down here by where your cables go in, and this just controls really just your third brake light and your camera. If you got a camera, that's the wiring for your camera and your third brake light. But it helps too. You don't have to have it, but it helps a lot if you've got some of these plastic trim removal tools. But you start down here, you're just gonna pull straight out, and you wanna start on the left side and work to the right. So you just pop these out as you go. Of course, if any of these clips break, it's not the end of the world. The newer your Jeep is, the less chance that they're gonna break. But if we can save them, that'd be awesome. All right, so now you can kind of see there's just these little pop-in clips or whatever. That's everything that we just pulled out. So if any of these green clips are left in, we want to go ahead and remove those. Might be a pair of pliers. Well, never mind. I got one more. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so again, all these little rectangular holes right here, you just want to make sure that we got all the green clips out. Forgot one right here. And just make sure that they're all clear, and then we'll get our hardware and pop in the new stuff. What we're gonna do is we're gonna install these new green clips. So if you'll look, there's a hole here. Whenever we mount the tailgate, it'll be screwed in. That's what these are for. These are where the screws will go through that little hole in the center there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the top 5, and then you're gonna go far left over here, and we're gonna use these 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. These other ones aren't gonna get used. So we'll go ahead and pop those in. And you do want to make sure that they're seated all the way and that they open up all the way. That one was a little bit snug, didn't quite open up all the way. You just want to make sure that your screw, whenever you stick it in, it's actually going to hit in the middle of the slot. Oh. For some reason I have an extra. That might be intentional in case you mess one up, but I'll double check that. All right, so now we're going to move over and we're going to get the Trailgater itself. We're going to get it prepped. Okay, so we moved over. So this is the Trailgater. We just flipped it over. This is the back side. This is what will mount to the tailgate. So you have this foam weather stripping. I'm assuming this is kind of for probably to keep it from rattling just in case, and also to keep water from getting behind that in case it's raining or something, sprinkling while you got the tailgate open. It's gonna keep water from getting down behind here and inside your door panel. So all you do is about an 1/8 inch away, 1/4 inch away from the edge. You're basically going all the way around the edge. At the bottom, you've got these 2 gaps here. So you'll just use a pair of scissors, cut it, and then start on the other side of that gap at the bottom. And we'll just do that all the way around. Also, whenever you're working around the corners, it's easier if you get the backing peeled off and then work it around that corner and all these curves on the right side. As you're doing that, you don't want to pull and stretch the foam too much, and you also don't want to get it too close to the edges, because if you do, once you put this on and you squeeze it down, you'll be able to see that foam, and we want a good clean install. So I'm just going back through and making sure that nothing's moved on me, and just kind of making sure it's good and pushed into place and not going to move. And then I'll just make sure that nothing's too close to the edge. If it is, I'll bump it away. All right, so there you can see, but we did about a 1/4 inch away from the edge all the way around. And then cut it just here at the gaps. So, all right, let's get it over to the Jeep. Okay, so now whenever we get ready to put the Trailgater in, we're gonna go ahead and pull the bamboo piece out of it, just make it a little bit lighter, a little bit easier. So you're gonna have the 5 screws like this at the top, and then 4 of them at the bottom. And then you've actually got 2 bolts. These are gonna go, the larger one will go up top right here, and then the smaller one will go down at the bottom right here. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna get the Trailgater up here and just try to loosely start everything. When you start these, you wanna make sure that it hits the center of that hole in these. You don't want to kind of run it through at an angle, or you don't want to just it going in on the side. So I think what we'll do is we'll try to get it up in place. I'll try to go ahead and start the threads on these, and then we'll come through and get all our littler screws aligned in the middle. So it definitely helps to have an extra hand here. On these, you want to make sure those holes are already pre-threaded. So you want to make sure that whenever you get these started, that they're not cross-threaded and that they're going in the right way. So I got a few threads started on the bottom. The top's got a few threads in, so now I'm going to start working my way across with the smaller screws. So now that we've got the top screw in here and both our bolts in, everything should be aligned, but we're just going to take our time and make sure that everything feels good as we're putting it in. You can kind of see through the top right now since this isn't sucked down, so I can see that this screw is starting right in the center. I'm just kind of making sure that everything's lined up as we go. Of course, once you get a few of them in where they need to be, everything else should be lined up. It also says you do not want to use any power tools for this, so we're just going to do it all by hand. And you do have these little washers on both bolts and on these screws. For your wiring, the way this is cut, it leaves a little gap at the top. You just want to make sure it's not dropped down or anywhere where it's going to get pinched. You just want to make sure that it's up into this little notch that it creates right here. Just so you know, it does come with, whether this was intentional or not, I don't know, but an extra green clip and an extra screw. So now we've got everything started and everything's in place, we're just going to go around and evenly tighten it up all the way around just by hand. So that's it. We're done with mounting it. So now we just got a few other little things that we do for the clips here. So we have a grommet, and we have kind of like a speed release. It just makes it easier to open and close. So the grommet, I'm pretty sure it's just to help with any vibrations or rattling. This is on the far side. We've already done it. So this is what the finished product's going to look like. But the grommet just slides over right there like this. All right, for these little speed clips, you just got to make sure that they're oriented the right way, otherwise they're not going to work for you. On your pin here, so this side of the pin actually has a curve to it, so that way whenever you bring it up and slide it in, it'll actually catch and move open. So you want to make sure that curve is facing towards you. After that, you're going to take these little plastic speed release things. You want it curved towards the Jeep, so you're like this, like that. You're going to stick it through the ring, and then you're going to pop it down in to there. Make sure that it's seated so it doesn't come out. There it goes. All right, so now you've got a little speed release. You can just hit those. You don't have to actually put your finger in there and pull it out. You just got a little quick release tab. Pretty easy, you just got to make sure you get it the right way. All right, so that was it. We're already done with the install. So This is what it looks like as you're going down the road. You got your really nice little Trailgater badge here. You can see the bamboo through it, so it looks really cool. It's solid, not gonna move, not gonna rattle. The bamboo, the cutting board, I believe it's the grommets that we put in. It keeps that in place so it's not gonna move around. Whenever you're ready to use it, you just got your little speed release tabs. You lower that down, and then you can slide that out for a nice little cutting board to the side. And then you got your good stainless steel tabletop right here. So it gives you lots of room to work and then a place to meal prep or whatever. They leave these open because they actually sell a magnetic strip that goes here, like for your knives and whatnot. So you can put that on right there, and then while you're meal prepping, you can stick your knives and stuff up here. So kind of cool, really nice for out on the trail. And that's it, you're done. All right guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. We'll see you next time.